Hi everybody, it's Alicia Duell back with video number 2 in our All About Twitter video series. This video will be looking at the anatomy of a tweet. So we'll actually look at what it takes to make a tweet. So here we are back in my Twitter feed, on my Twitter page, and so we'll just look at the most recent tweet that's come up in my stream. So here we have Pernille Ripp. And so here you've got a hyperlinked name of the person. Usually this is the person's first and last name. That's kind of the good rule of thumb to go with as your name. You can click on that and then you'll get their profile summary. It will tell you a little bit about who they are, what they teach, what their interests are, where they're located, if they have a website. It tells you some of their statistics. It also tells you if anybody that you follows them. So I find that to be pretty interesting. If I'm thinking about following someone, I might click on their name and see if any of my people that are in my network follow them. And then it'll show you a few of their tweets. And then next to their name, you'll see their handle. So the handle is actually how they're identified on Twitter. So in my case, my name is the same thing as my handle, but in her case as well, and in Morgan's. But sometimes, for example, Richard Byrne, he goes by @RMByrne. So if you're looking for someone specific to follow, you'll just need to know what their Twitter handle is. And then it will tell you how long ago they posted the tweet. And so the 140 characters, which you might have heard of before, that starts in the body of the tweet. So that doesn't count the name or anything like that. So she has her text, take the state assessment seriously, and then she has a link. And then the link goes out to some article or website talking about state assessments. And then she says via McLeod. So via means who she got it from, where she first saw it. And so I can click on McLeod, and I actually follow him already. So it tells me who he is, where he's located, and then some of his statistics. If I wasn't following him already, I could click follow, and then that's a great way to add people. Or Morgan, you can see here, she's got just text. She doesn't have a picture, she doesn't have a link or a hashtag. So this is kind of your straight up basic text. And like if you look at Pernille, she starts off with her statement first, and then she has the link, and then she says where she got it. That's kind of a good way to compose your tweets. So you make your statement and then you say where it's from and you include a link. Now here's an example. Kelly McFadden, she has Morgan's handle right here, and so this means she's trying to get Morgan's attention to tell her something. So she's saying, hey Morgan, stole your idea. Kids are using some kind of artistic tool that Morgan, I guess, had the idea for. And then she's had a picture. So if you want to get someone's attention or make a comment to someone, you would put their handle first. We'll talk about hashtags in the next video, but if you have hashtags, usually those go at the very end. It's kind of as a way to label your post as to what your Twitter post is about. So for example, Shannon Miller, here she has her text, she shares the link, and then the post is hashtagged Texas EDU chat. So that's kind of the group of people that she is aiming to talk to. Here, student designed Makers Fest and Scratch Day shirts ready for pickup. So in this example, her sentence is made up of actually a couple of hashtags. So she is talking about a Makers Fest and a Scratch Day that they are making t-shirts for, and those themselves are kind of whole discussion channels that you can talk about on Twitter. And then she's included a picture. And the picture and the links and all of that, they are included in your 140 characters. So let's just try composing a tweet. So let's say I could say, I love Twitter, it's great. And so you can see down here I've still got 112 characters to use. I could include a picture. So let's say I'll use this picture. So you can see now I'm down to 89. So my picture took a little bit of space. Let's say I want to include my Jeepney URL. Put that in there. So now I'm down to 67. And I can maybe do hashtag EdChat. And again, we'll talk about hashtags in a little bit. So there I go. And maybe I want to make sure that somebody sees it. So let's say I want to make sure that David Collette sees that. So there he is. So this way, when I mention him, David will actually get a notification that someone mentioned him. And then it's a way to kind of have a conversation with people, give someone congratulations or kind of a shout out on Twitter if they've done something that you want people to know about. So this is basically the anatomy of a tweet. I still have about 44 characters. Usually you leave a few characters at the end in case somebody wants to retweet with a comment. So that's what that looks like. And let's say now you find a tweet that you want to do something with. You have a couple of options. Down here at the bottom, you can either reply to Richard Byrne, and so this is public. Anybody who follows him will see this. So I could say, you know, great post, and I could share something of my own if I wanted to. Or I could retweet. If I retweet, this means that my followers, who might not follow him, they will see this in my Twitter feed. Or if I want to favorite something, so this is a great post, I want to favorite it, and then if I went up here into my profile, I can click on my favorites, and there it is. So this is great. It's a really nice way to save tweets that you want to make sure you keep. And those are the basic things that you can do with a tweet. You can also send it in an email or embed it in a website, or if it's inappropriate, you can report it as well. So that's pretty much it. That is the anatomy of a tweet. Hopefully everybody will get a chance to tweet on your own soon. Thanks for watching.